up against the Buccaneers. And while Chase Young was heading to the locker room, he yelled, quote, "Tom Brady, I'm coming. I want Tom." Well, Bruce Arians responded yesterday saying, quote, "It's one of those games where you better watch what you wish for." Ooh, I like that smoke before a big battle. Let's get to it. So, Marcellus, could Washington actually be trouble for Tom Brady?
Nope, not at all. You know what's crazy about this matchup? I thought it was going to be lopsided before, but now with this sneak peek, I got into the mindset of one of its leaders, its team captain now in Chase Young. Oh, I've come to realize I was right. This is going to be a blowout city. Let me tell you why.
Please.
Because when you're in a game like Washington was, running off the field, elated that you're in the playoffs in that situation, knowing that you get to face the GOAT, the first thing on your mind is Tom Brady. And everyone else, like you probably, is sitting there saying, "Oh, man, Chase Young is ready." And it shows me, the veteran I am, that he is not ready. There's a quote going around. Let's just give it to John Wooden, because all great quotes in sports, either Lombardi or John Wooden, right? If you want, what does he say? If you want to win the big games, do the little things. Last time I checked, Tom Brady's not a little thing. You know what Tom Brady thinks about the game of football and his approach? There's no sense of entitlement. Always focus in on your job and the fundamentals. See the difference in mindset? One is based on, who are we playing? Oh, my God, we're going against the GOAT. I'm coming, Tom. First of all, you didn't even get a sack every single game. 7.5. You led the rookies. Tremendous start. But guess what? You're not necessarily guaranteed to get to Tom Brady, but you are guaranteed to have a moment to focus in on your fundamentals. Put your hand in the dirt. Make sure you can beat Tristan Wirfs before you can even get to Tom Brady. He's skipping steps. He just showed me. What I hate to see is when somebody is approaching something of adversity, they get psyched out. What did I tell you about being psyched out? That means you start to think about other things, not in priority. Your priority is not Tom Brady. Your priority is beating the offensive tackle. Your priority is honing in on your technique and your skill. But that sneak peek behind the curtain showed me, oh, these dudes out here just happy for the clout. They're just happy to be on the same field with the GOAT. I'm coming, Tom Brady. The same team that is 1-5 against teams over 500. And let's talk about those quarterbacks you lost to, 1-5. Were you coming to Russell Wilson? Were you going to get Jared Goff? What about Lamar Jackson? Did you get him? How about Baker Mayfield? How'd that go? What about Kyler Murray? Dude is skipping steps. He's a rookie. He's a tremendous rookie, but he just made his first rookie mistake.
Ooh.
Hey.
That was a decent take.
Oh,
that was a decent take.
But
the thing about me, Sel, is I listen to every word you say. You see, when you talk, I don't look at these notes. I don't need these notes. It's just all in here. And
true.
Out of all them words you said, there was one operative word in there that dictates everything. Because your first sentence, you said, Washington gets to face Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You didn't say they have to. See, there's a difference. When you get to do something, you're excited about it. I get to go to work today. That's different than I have to go to work.
Oh, okay. I like that.
So your take, it was undermined by that one little slip you made, because you said Washington gets to face that man. They're excited about it because they know they're going to be trouble for Tom Brady.
Oh, no. I don't like that conclusion.
Why are they going to be trouble for Tom Brady?
Let's hear this.
I've talked about this before.
Stop.
Tom Brady was coached by the greatest coach of all time for nearly 20 years, if not them 20 years. And what did we learn about Bill Belichick? We said this before. What made Bill Belichick so great is he does a phenomenal job at taking away whatever you do best. If you have a stud receiver, you better find another receiver. If you got a stud running back, you better work with the passing game. And Washington takes away everything that the Buccaneers do well. What do I mean by that? Washington, they're second in total defense, second in net passing yards allowed, second in pass defense. You know, they have sixth in the NFL in sacks. So everything that Tom Brady and these Buccaneers do well, Washington does even better.
You sure? Everything you said?
And you want to look at pass defense?
You said that? You said everything. Don't change everything to something.
Everything that they do well.
Okay.
Everything that they do well, Washington does better.
I got nuggets.
Washington has the perfect amount of ammo and ammunition to fight off the Buccaneers offense. I think this is the worst matchup the Bucs could have landed week one. I think the Bucs, you better off seeing them Seahawks. I think the Bucs, you's better off seeing them. Nah, not them Saints. You won't see them either. But I think this is a terrible matchup because of exactly what Washington does well is not what Tom Brady's trying to see.
Okay, here's the thing. All right, I know if we weren't on television right now, we wouldn't be this distant in our takes right now. Let's bring it closer, brother. Bring it on in, okay? Be real about this. In sports, it's not about what they do. It's about what you do.
That's correct.
Correct?
Good point. That's correct.
Okay.
Point. Yes,
so when the first time you have an opportunity to know who your opponent is, you talk about your opponent first, a rookie, a leader, a captain on this team, he's going to set the tone for this week, this work week. This work week shouldn't be about Tom Brady. What are they, a 6-win team, 7-win team? You can't be talking about Tom Brady. You need to be shoring up all of the issues you have on your team. How about instead of saying, I want Tom, you should say, you know what? I want a productive offense. How about this? Look at their offense in the last few weeks. Fewest yards per play of any team since week 13. But you're worried about Tom Brady and getting to him. How about number 27 scoring offense since week 13? Number 28 rushing offense. I want a running back. How about number 29 total offense since week 13? But no, this is what happens in life. Every time people get mesmerized, they get enticed by the goal, by the clout. You know what? I'm gonna apologize right now on air to Booger McFarland, because he was right. Booger McFarland nailed this. And I ain't talking about African-American athletes. I'm talking about cats out here brand building. I want Tom. Come on, Tom. That is a brand building exercise rather than a exercise of building up your football team that has the most deficiencies of any team in the playoffs. Instead of talking about what we need to fix, you're worrying about what you can attach yourself to, which is the GOAT in his title.
Wrong.
Come on, man.
Wrong.
That's your generation.
You are a pass rushing specialist. So you know this better than anybody in America, at least better than most people in America.
Yeah,
Who would you rather go after if you're trying to sack? A statuesque quarterback or a mobile quarterback?
Statuesque.
No question.
Yeah.
If you Chase Young, all he's saying is, I want Tom, because that's favorable. Like what I'm saying is, if you Chase Young, you don't necessarily want Russell Wilson. Like, thank God I ain't got to go after Russ. If you Chase Young, you don't want a quarterback who's going to get the ball out super quickly. You want Tom Brady, who's top 6 when he's not pressured, but 26 when he is pressured. Now, look, so I've done you a favor. I haven't brought any casino references up lately, but it's time.
Are we going to the casino?
Because
they open?
I used to play a game called Baccarat. And in Baccarat, you read different things. There are ticks, there are open circles, there are closed circles. They have a board. And based on the board and the statistics of that board, you make your decision. You make your wager. Well, I'm looking at every statistic of Tom Brady, and I'm willing to make my wager that he's in trouble. What do I mean by that? Can we bring up this story of a man named Brady, if we shall?
Here's the story.
If we shall, Marcellus, look at this.
What?
Tom Brady rode playoff games. Oh, my God. That don't look good. He's 2-4, 7 pass touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Tom Brady in night games in 2020. 1-3. Ooh, that's not good. 5 passing touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Tom Brady versus playoff teams this year. 1-5, 10 touchdowns, 9 interceptions.
Are we doing this?
It doesn't matter how you slice it. It doesn't matter how you dice it. Just like when I looked at those boards playing Baccarat in the casino, sometimes all the stars would align and I knew to bet big. Sometimes I'm looking at this board for Tom Brady and wait a second. Road playoff games haven't been good. Night games 2020 haven't been good. First playoff teams this year haven't been good. Everything is pointing to distress for Tom Brady and the Bucs.
Acho, I think you're an active listener. You really listen to me. We go back and forth. We could come in here with notes on nuggets and all that, but then we just get into our own world. I love that. I don't think you was listening to this block.